Hello. Today I'd like to speak to those of you who are concerned with persuading people with human rights arguments, with communicating human rights messages. Perhaps you, like us, are concerned that we're not doing it as well as we could or we should. We're not persuading enough people. Our data is not having the impact that it should have. Somehow we're just not getting through. This is something that's preoccupied the Fundamental Rights Agency over the past few months. We've convened numerous meetings to reflect on how we can do a better job of conveying our messages. But we haven't sat and spoken with the usual suspects. Instead, we've been sitting talking to public relations experts, to cognitive scientists, to philosophers of knowledge, and to a whole range of people across a very wide area of disciplines who know how to get the message through. We've learned a lot. Let me give you 3 examples. First, we've been reminded, it's not new, but we've been reminded that the best person to tell a story is the person who is impacted in their situation. Let the rights holders, let those who have been victims of human rights abuse, let them speak. Let them tell us what they want us to hear. Secondly, how do we frame our human rights messages? Typically, we frame them according to values like freedom or equality. And this is fine, this is important. We need to continue to do this. But why not also frame them with regard to other values that many people in our societies hold dear? Values like security or justice. We can do it. We know that human rights respect promotes better security in our societies. Well, we should say that and say it louder. And third, just to give one final example of ways in which we can do a better job of our messaging, is by being more positive. Nearly all of our human rights messages are about what's going wrong, the violation. That will continue to be needed, but we also need to tell the good stories, the stories of achievement, where we have actually delivered on respect for human rights. And we're also going to support practitioners across the entire human rights community as we work together to do a better job of communicating human rights.